Lightning cracked sideways across the Puget Sound, turning the 38th floor boardroom of Voss Precision into a fish tank of white light. I leaned against the back wall, half in shadow, boots planted like I belonged there, because I did. They just hadn't noticed yet. My name is Mara Quinn. 20 years in engineering trenches, the sister who could rebuild a failing servo line with duct tape and spite while everyone else chased camera flashes. Up front, in the chair our father vacated after the aneurysm, stood my older sister Lila, black sheath dress sharp enough to draw blood, voice like polished steel. Dad's absence created uncertainty, she began, clicking her remote with finality. Markets smell weakness. We cut fat or we die. The screen behind her lit up with red arrows. Sell the Nevada Forge, shutter 2 legacy lines, outsource the rest. Lean. Mean. Profitable. She already had Mom's proxy, our cousin Declan shares, and enough institutional votes to ram it through before lunch. The room smelled like surrender. Until I spoke. The Nevada Forge turned its first profit last month, I said, quiet enough that every head still swiveled. Funny how that slide never made your deck. Lila's smile froze. Mara, this isn't the time. It's exactly the time. I stepped forward. Our CFO, Priya Patel, 23 years of loyalty, gave me the smallest nod and killed Lila's presentation. A single document replaced it, Articles of Transfer, State of Nevada, dated 9 months before Dad collapsed on the factory floor. I let the silence do the screaming for me. Effective March 11th last year, I continued, Dad transferred controlling interest, 58%, of Voss Precision to me. It's filed, notarized, and sitting in the county clerk's office next to the marriage licenses. Mom gasped like someone punched her. Declan went the color of printer paper. Lila gripped the table so hard her manicure threatened the wood. Dad was lucid, I said. We met every Thursday night for a year after you all stopped visiting the plants. He wanted to know who still bled for the company instead of its stock price. Declan recovered first. Even if that fairy tale is true, Mara, you've never run anything bigger than a prototype lab. I met his eyes. Caltech night classes, finished top 5%. Mentored by the old man himself on cash flow modeling until 3 in the morning. You'd know that if you ever asked what I did after the divorce. Priya flicked to the next slide, live numbers. Nevada running 6% above forecast. The 2 legacy lines I'd quietly retooled now beating guidance by double digits. Headcount steady, overtime voluntary, safety incidents down 40%. The independent directors started leaning forward like they'd just remembered whose side gravity was on. Lila's voice cracked. So you staged a silent coup? No, I said. I showed up when the rest of you were busy rehearsing victory speeches. I took the seat at the head of the table, Dad's seat, and felt the room tilt toward me the way iron filings find north. 3 motions, I said. 1. Across the board gain sharing, every operator gets a slice when we beat margin. 2. $35 million into Nevada for the new titanium line. 3. The Harlan Voss Foundation, full-ride apprenticeships for kids who can weld better than they can fill out financial aid forms. Priya ran the votes. Gain sharing passed 84%. Nevada expansion unanimous. The foundation didn't need a count. Grown men were already blinking too hard. Afterward, in the neuro-rehab gym that smelled of antiseptic and hope, Dad managed half a smile when I told him. His left hand found mine, squeezed twice, our old code for keep going, then a third time, harder. Proud. 8 months later, Voss Precision shattered every revenue record in its 74-year history. Nevada ran 3 shifts humming like AV-12. The first class of apprentices, 23 kids with grease already under their nails, walked the floor. In new steel toes while the old guard showed them which torque wrench sang the right note. Lila took a corner office at a hedge fund in San Francisco and sent a bottle of the good scotch with a card that said only touche. Declan cashed out at a 38% premium and hasn't been seen since. Power, I learned, isn't the loudest voice or the sharpest suit. It's the calluses you earn when nobody's watching, the nights you spend fixing what others broke, and the quiet moment you slide into the chair that was always meant for the person willing to carry it. The storm finally broke that morning over Elliott Bay, rain hammering the glass like applause. I clocked in at 5:47 a.m. with the second shift, rolled up my sleeves, and we built the future, one perfect part at a time.